In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to start working with HTML. So to build your website with the HTML language, you need two things. One, a text editor, and secondly, a browser. A text editor can be downloaded online. We have different types of text editor. We have one that is called Sublime Text. To download Sublime Text, you go to www.sublimetext.com/download. This will display the download page depending on the operating system you are working with. If you're working with Mac OS, Apple, then you download. If your OS is Mac OS, if your operating system is Mac OS, you download Mac OS. If you have Windows, you go ahead and click on Windows. The moment you click on Windows, it will ask you to then download message, download dialog box will be open automatically. When you click OK, it will download the software into the folder you selected as the destination of your download. And if it did not, it will just take you to the next page where you click direct download. You will see a link of versions of Sublime applications, which you can just click and download anyone you want. And not necessarily Sublime, you can go ahead and also use VS Code. This is an example of a VS Code, a code editor. So you can download from the VS Code website also to make use of it. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to use Sublime. So after you install your Sublime, you just go ahead and launch your Sublime. The moment you launch, it will launch the editor to your code. So to create your own first website, you go to wherever you want that particular website to be. Let's select your document and you create a folder. That folder represents the project to that particular work you are going to do. So let's create new folder. I will just call it, let's say, MCA, for example. Or yeah, let me make it MCA, very short. So this is a folder in which we are going to put all our pages for our website, for our project, because each project for a website consists of multiple pages, web pages. So your folder will be like the folder for the project. So all the pages will be inside that particular folder. So when you go to your Sublime, you click on File, you click on Open Folder. So you move to your document where you created that folder, you select the folder, you click Select Folder. This will launch the code editor environment, your project, from that particular folder, even though without any page. So to create a page, you just go ahead and click on File, New File, then it will launch a new file untitled. So you have to save it. You go there, you click again, you click on Save. This will ask you to save that particular folder. So you move to where your folder is, the MCA folder. You click and you see index, for example. When you're creating your project, the first page, the landing page, if you visit that particular website or if you visit that particular project, the landing page is what is called a home page. And a home page is named with index.html. Since the language we want to learn now, the scripting language we want to learn now is HTML. So the extension of that file has to be HTML. When you click save, this will create the file with the HTML extension. So this is the first stage. The first stage, you launch your code editor. The second stage, you create a folder. Then the third stage, you open that particular folder, then you create your own file. So when you want to create another file, you just go to File, Open, or New, then you click Control S. You press Control S, that to save. That is another alternative. Or you go to the file, you go to save, and it will give it a name, let's say index2.html, for example. So this is how to save the second page. After saving, you right click if you want to visit that particular folder, that particular project. You click copy file path if you are using only HTML. You go to your browser. When you go to your browser, you click on the URL text editor area, you paste Control V, for example, you press enter, it will launch the application. But this one, we don't have any text on the page, on the file, that's why it's blank. I will stop here. We continue from this in our next video.